everyone, this is Neha myself, and I'm an entrepreneur by choice and a profession and a passionate cook by choice. I run my IT company, which is a one-stop solution for all the IT services in Jaipur since last 3 years, and I'm into this industry for like 7 years. My parents, my father basically, if I would say, he is the most the person who inspired me to do the business, because you can say like I got my business genes from him, and my mother, who always supported me in tough times, she was always like that, yes, you can do it. My whole family supported me into this thing, and I'm really thankful to all of them, because in our society, if we talk about like in these days, so there are many girls who are into the business, but when I started this was like a taboo. Like not all of them can do the business, and if a girl is into business, so people are like, how can you do the business? You have a lot of things to do. You can do this, you can do a job or something, but not business. This is not preferable for you. So that kind of questions, that kind of things, statements I have faced when I started. Now if I talk about my journey, how I started things, how this has been till date, so I would say it was quite interesting, inspiring, entertaining, everything. It was full of life, if I would say. And I started everything 7 years back. When I finished my graduation, I was in the last year of my graduation when I started doing my first job, which I did probably for 2 days. And now you could laugh at me, but that's true. I did my first job for 2 days. And I would say like I had the wonderful experience with those people for those 2 days. I gained complete confidence into me, and a lots of things I learned from that 2 days job. After that, I did a job into an IT company for a month time. Then due to some of my personal issues, I had to leave the job. And after that, I went into a partnership with a person, and we just get along quite well. And after 1.5 years of that, we had a difference of opinion, some thought issues, which generally happens when you do a business, when you do any work into a partnership. It happens, whether it's a partnership into a relationship, whether it's a partnership in life, anything. So when it comes to business, money and all these things, so definitely there is a difference of opinion, thoughts, quarrels, lots of things happen. That happens with us as well, and we broke the partnership and part our ways. And after that, I started my work as freelancer, lots of contacts I had, good networking. I started working out. Then in June 2017, I remember I was very scared to register my company. I was not sure whether I'll get the projects or not, whether somebody would like to work with me or not. They will question my journey, because there is an interesting part which I forgot to tell you. So I did my graduation with commerce background. I have no technical background. I haven't done the BTech, engineering, anything. Which are the common questions from people to me, like how come you are into the IT sector when you haven't done engineering? How can you shift to something which you have no education about, which you have no knowledge about? So I would say like most of the people who have the degree are not running something which I am doing, and I am happy, more than happy with my life. Like I can do it. First of all, what you need to do, or just a degree doesn't matter. I so much believe into this phrase, because this is happening with me. I have no degree, such as like professional degrees, what you talk about. So I don't have those kind of professional degrees. But yes, I have experience. I have worked with like more than thousands of people till date, and I had quite good experiences, many bad experiences, but you learn from your experiences. And that's how I learned. That's how I started my journey. I even had a bad loss as well when I was into a venture. But on the open camera, I cannot say every detail of it. But yes, I can tell you how the things went for me. It was quite well, and Like if I talk about my company experience, so I started this like almost 3 years back in June 2017. I still remember that I was very scared whether I should register it or not, whether I should register it as a partnership, as a one-person company, as a private limited. Will I be able to get the projects? Will I be able to run it for a long time? Because I have heard from many people, you're a girl, you won't be able to survive. Digital marketing is something which you won't be able to cope up with. There are lots of companies. How can you get the projects when you have no experience, nothing at all? You have no personal knowledge, personal skills, anything. So I was like, yes, I can do that. Don't worry about that. I do it. I decided and I registered Cybertech Solutions Private Limited as my company. This was my baby. I started it in 20th June 2017, I still remember the date, and that was the incorporation day of my company, which is Cybertech Solutions Private Limited, with two directors. One of them is me and one of them is my father, Mr. Ashok Kumar Agarwal, and he always supported me throughout the journey in every single thing. Every single thing you can say, financially, mentally, emotionally, in any problems I have faced, because whenever you work, you can never get the bed of roses. You will get thorns as well. You will get the bad feedbacks as well. You will get the payment issues. Lots of things. But definitely, if you have the courage, if you have power, if you have the willpower, basically, then you can cope up with everything. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you believe yourself, you can do it. Lots of people ask me, like, how can being a girl you have survived this much? How can you have that much of networking? In fact, nowadays, like, I have many questions from people. Ma'am, you are too good with things. How you are doing it, and if we can learn something from you, if you can tell us about your things, that how to do these things, strategize and everything, then definitely I would love to share my experience with them. I would love to share my knowledge with them if that can help them in any way. I would love that thing. And seriously talking about this thing, then yes, I have shared my experience with many people. There are many people who respect me for who I am today. So yes, I am proud of myself. My family is proud of me. That is, I have created my own identity and I have survived successfully 3 years. Today it's June 12th, and on June 20th I will be completing 3 years of my journey, my entrepreneurial journey, and trust me, it was a great experience. I have learned a lot. Like, I have worked. There was a time when I used to work 24/7, like 2 to 4 days. I just spent working without even sleeping, without having my food. Lots of things, because like this thing teaches you a lot. Being an entrepreneur itself is a responsibility. You have to handle it with very much care. Because if you do a mistake, there are lots of people who will take the opportunity and just defeat you. And if you want to grow, if you want to succeed, you just need to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to work hard. There is no option for working hard. There is no shortcut for success. Trust me on that thing. You just have to work hard. Now, in today's time, if I talk about like what and where I stand, then yes, I haven't earned much in terms of money. If you talk about, I have quite good and satisfactory earning. But if I talk about experience, if I talk about goodwill, if I talk about clients' feedback, I have earned way more than what I expected. I have earned love from people. I have earned respect from people. People say that Neha, she is the girl of her words. Whatever she commits, she delivers it. So there are some mantras I can tell you, like hard work is there. Whatever you commit, you should deliver. Trust is very important, very much important. And if I talk about business, then you should do business practically. There should not be emotions. Now, this is a phrase, but definitely, if you are doing business with people, there will be emotions. Definitely, for long term, if you are doing a business with someone, then you will create and build a trust between yourself. You know your understanding with the person. You do not need to explain this to anyone. So definitely, trust is important, your goodwill, your feedbacks, everything is important. You cannot go without these things ahead in life, or ahead in business, or ahead in anything actually. In life as well, if you are not doing business apart from that, if I talk about, then definitely, then also you need all these things. And trust me, my family was a strong pillar behind me, that whatever I have today, and because of them, they have always supported me, always helped me in my decision, whether it was bad times, tough times, anything. They always been at the back to back me up, to support me, to help me emotionally, mentally, in every situation, whatever it was. And like today's youth, if I talk about, so they do not have that much of confidence whether they will be able to do this or not. What should they do? How it has to be done? So I'll just say one thing: have faith in yourself. Have faith in your skills. People ask me, if you want to start something without too much of investment, with just having a laptop and just start skills. So I always suggest that whatever interests you, whatever you can do by yourself, you know that this is my skill. If I don't have a team, if I don't have any other person with me, then also I can do this thing. Start with that. After that, you can do a lot of things. Once you think that yes, now I'm stable, now I have earned that much, or I have just like whatever I have started with, my skills, my knowledge set, and just a simple laptop, then you can just do wonders. So now I can talk about my journey with you guys. I can share my experiences, how I get into this, how I grew, how I expand, how I just, whatever I am here today in front of you guys, how I reached here, and I'll share those things with you, so that you will also get an idea how to start something. I won't say that I am an expert at that, but definitely you can learn something from my journey, my experiences, which can help you for sure. I faced a lot of technical challenges into my life when I got into this, because I was completely from a different educational background. I have done my masters into commerce. So accounts and business statistics, if I specifically talk about that. And when I got into this IT field, it was a completely new thing for me, a new world for me. And everything was like if I talk about the UI design, so I didn't know what is a UI design, like the term UI. It was like a very big thing for me. You can say like a very big roadblock kind of thing, because I didn't know these technical terms, and it was very difficult for me to cope up with them, because my clients used to ask me, Neha, what is this? How this thing will work? What is the flow of the website? How the flow will work? Which technology you will work on? Which platform you're going to build our website? And how you're going to do this? How you're going to market this? How you're going to, just scale up our brand? Then I started slowly learning about these things. I told you, I did a job for a month time. So there I learned about these things, and when I was doing my job, I was there as a business manager. So my part was to communicate with clients, to explain them about things, how the things will work, what will be the deliverables, how the delivery will work, and what will be the the progress flow of a project. All these things I used to communicate to my client. I have to convert them into a client, basically from a lead, a prospect to a client. And that particular process, that particular time frame was the time when I learned things actually in practical situation, in a practical project basically. So I faced lots of problems into that thing, like how to communicate with them. When it comes to technical thing, I used to go to my senior, or you can say the technical head of, and I asked them that, sir, what to do about that. Then they they used to tell me that Neha, you need to learn these things. So I started learning. I started searching about those things because that made me curious about like why they can do it, why I cannot do it. I can also do that. I can also learn things and I can tell people that this thing has to be done like that. Simple. Because Google has solution for everything today's time. And internet is something which is available at a very low cost. So this is a boon for me. And I started learning things. I started, just grasping everything. And it was a wonderful experience. Like it made me feel more confident when I used to speak to my client. When they asked me questions, I had already the answers of them. So that way I used to generate more leads, more clients and convert them, and then just projects go so smooth. Sometimes it had a lot of problems, but I always had solutions for them, and that made me too confident that at a point of time I thought that I can do this, I guess, on my own. When I had to leave my work due to some personal issues, then when I have to start it again all over from the very beginning, from the zero, then I had nothing except for my 1 month's job experience. So that time I had a lot of questions in my mind. Will I be able to do it? Will I be able to get clients? Will I be able to convert them? Will I be able to make them confidence in me, that I can do this and you should give your project to me. I had to give them a reason, like why should they trust me, why they should work with me. So all those things happen, which generally happens with any freelancer, any person who start working into something. Like it was like my own interview with me. I was interviewing myself, like whether I'll be able to do this, whether I'll be able to do that, whether this will be good, whether this will be bad, whether is it a right decision or not. So all these questions came to my mind. Then I sat up, made myself calm, and I thought over everything. I just took a gist of everything, whatever was going on into my mind, and then I decided, yes, I can do it. Why not? If I can do it for someone else, I can do it for my own as well. Because what was my job? My job was to get the projects done, to convert the leads, to get the project flow smooth. Everything was done through me. I was the part of from first step to the last step. So why I cannot do for myself? And then where I started my journey, my freelancing work, then it went to the partnership. Now when I was into partnership, lots of things were there. The funds has to be managed, the projects has to be managed, the responsibilities has to be divided, team has to be assigned, what task has to be done by whom, hiring has to be done. So, as a small startup, when you do not have much funds, you do not have much manpower, you cannot hire for more resources, you have to do multiple tasks. I have to do the hiring as well, I have to manage my accounts as well, I have to manage my clients as well, I have to manage the project deliveries as well. Everything. It's like a one-man army. And you have to do it. You had no choice. You can just hire developers to develop your websites. Rest everything you have to do. And why I mentioned website? Because I run an IT company and I did work for that. So it could be anything. It's just not a website. It could be, if you are a chef, you have to develop a dish. If you are a fashion photographer, you have to develop a complete photograph or a video or something. Or if you are a stylist, then you have to develop a dress. So in our terms, if I talk about my field, so there are lots of challenges, or you can say the issues which you have to go through and you have to cope with them. But what I learned from all of this is you keep going, you never stop. You really can do it if you have that, zeal of learning basically. And I had that. I always learned things. I never gave up that I don't know this thing, so I can't do this. I never had that feeling. I can do this. I'll learn about this. So now I'm doing blogging, I am an influencer as well, I am running my own company as well, and I have other ventures as well. In Corona time, we have started a venture named fight2corona.com to connect people, with like multiple platforms, multiple NGOs are connected with us, and they have just to help people basically. We have started this platform, and that's how it worked out automatically. Like multiple people connected from different segments, and they were ready to help. They were ready to get help. They were ready to help, and there were people and from media, from police, from government, from authorities. Everyone came to a single platform, and which was like more motivating. When you do something and people just appreciate it by getting involved into this, then you get motivated. You get more, just passion to do that work. So that's all I got from the support of all the people around me in my, you can say, the people I know. So it just, I would say that I'm all alone in this journey. There are lots of people around me who always been there, who always backed me up into sometimes into my technical issues, sometimes into some emotional help. My friends, my family, colleagues, my teammates, my superiors, my bosses. Now I am the boss, that's a different story. But when I was working, so yes, it feels good to be like this, when lots of people love you in different terms, in different relations, in different perspectives of life and different stages. Like for some people I'm mom, for some people I'm a friend, for some people I'm a sister. So that all makes me a good person, and I had just when I started this thing. So from coming to a partnership to my own company, then again there was a question for me. Will I be able to make my old clients trust that I can do it on my own, all by myself, alone, with a new identity, with a new entity, if you talk about? Then yes, then the goodwill I created, the trust I created with them, with my, just timely deliveries, commitments. So I thought that there will be a problem, but there was no problem because my clients were too much like that. Neha, you can do it. If you commit something, we trust your word. It was like that. So it was just a piece of cake, you can say. Definitely. If you have like you have committed something to someone, it could be anyone in a relationship or with your work, with your studies, with your family, anything. If you can fulfill your commitment, you create trust. And once you have the trust of people, definitely they will never leave you. They will always be there for you. So guys, I will just say one thing to you all, that never make someone, just leave you. Like, make them trust you always. Create a goodwill, be a committed person to everything what you do. If you can do a lesser amount of work, a lesser amount of time you can give to someone, just commit that much. Do not go back on your commitments, because that always helps. And if I talk about today's time, I am a social media influencer too. If you'll go to my Instagram handle, which is nehagupta.psychotherapist, you'll come to know about a lot of things about me, what I do, what I love to do in my free time and all those things. You can ask me your questions over there, always. I'm always available 24/7 for any of the person who have any queries related to your branding, your how to start your journey, how to start a business if you don't have much funds. So all these things, I am being a startup consultant, I can help you with all these things. And if you are looking for any of these helps, you can always connect with me on my social media handles, through my website, or through my contacts. Anything you can connect with me. You definitely should go there and follow me over there as well, because this is a must say that do follow me over all my social media handles. Do watch my company's page as well, know about our services. If you're looking for any of the services, definitely come forward, I would more than be happy to help you. Thank you so much, everyone.